Are you sitting there confused about how to rank the programs that where you interviewed? Some of you have one program, so it's easy, but some of you have a lot of programs. How do you order these programs? If you are still confused and you want some clarification on how to do it, this video here is for you. What's up, guys? My name is Dr. Safo Asante. I'm the Successful IMG. I help people by mentoring them to help them get into residency. I also create videos and other social media content to help you become a successful IMG. To become a successful IMG, matching is only the beginning. So hopefully you stick along with the journey and you're able to match into residency with the things that I help you with, and you become a successful IMG with the other things that I will help you with as well. On to today's video. Today we'll be talking about how to rank the programs that you interviewed at, which is the confusion that a lot of you guys have. Residency, as many of you guys know, is the choke point. What I mean by that? So there are a lot of jobs for physicians in the US. There's a lot of people applying to residency, medical students and medical student graduates, doctors that haven't gone to residency yet. Now there are a lot of them, but in the middle, you have just a few residency spots. So you need to be able to cinch a residency spot in order to work in the US. So if you don't cinch a residency spot, or you're not able to get a residency spot, you will not be practicing in the US and achieve the goal that you set for yourself. If you've got interviews, that is the first step. And you've performed well in the interviews, that's the second step. And then the last step is to rank the program so that you can match into the right program. How do you do this? How do you rank the programs? Before we even get into the criteria that I use to rank the programs, there are two rules that I want you guys to abide by. The first rule is that you must rank every single program where you interviewed. Now, if you didn't interview any programs, don't waste your time ranking any program, because you need to focus in on the SOAP. I'll make another video on the SOAP. I also have an old video on the SOAP, which I'm going to link up here, that you can watch if you want to. Now, if you've gotten a bunch of interviews, you need to rank every single one of them. Don't rank just the ones that you want to go to. The second rule is that you must rank the programs in order of your preference. Whatever you decide. Don't rank programs based on what you think the programs think about you when you went to the interview process. Now, if you want to get a better understanding of how the rank works, watch this video that I'm going to link up here. That's going to give you some sort of idea as to how the whole match process works, and explains the match algorithm a little bit better. Those are the two rules that you must use. Rank all the programs and rank in order of preference. Don't be afraid. Even if you rank a program last, so long as that program has an offer for you on the table, you'll still get it. Rank it in order of preference. Don't try to rank it according to what you feel other people think or whatever it is. Now, after you've taken in those two rules, what are the criteria that you should use? When I applied, I used two criteria to decide how I was going to rank my programs. And I broke it down into the program itself and then the location. So the program itself, what are some of the things that you can look at? The prestige of the program. Like, I know a lot of us coming from different countries, we like to go to the most prestigious program, which is fine. You can go to the most prestigious program, but sometimes the most prestigious program does not suit you and what you truly need. Sometimes it does. So it is one of the criteria that you're gonna think about. So is the program really prestigious? Second, how are the residents? Are the residents friendly? Are the residents toxic? When you interviewed with these residents, if you paid attention to the interviews, you probably got a feel for how the residents interact with each other. That it's a little bit more difficult if you did a virtual interview because you did it over Zoom and you couldn't see them face to face. So for you guys, you have a little bit of a handicap in that scenario. But for those of you that went for second looks, you got to see how the residents interacted with themselves and how the residents interacted with the faculty, the program director, and how everybody interacted with each other. Like, do you want to be in that environment? What is it specifically that you want to gain out of the program? So you got to look at the strengths of the program and see whether the program has certain things that will make you a better physician. So, for instance, if a program has a cardiac cath, that's a wonderful thing, especially if you are thinking about trying to possibly go into cardiology. Now, it will also help you become a well-rounded internal medicine resident as well, But it's nice to have that resource in the program. In addition to that, if the program has a cardiology fellowship in the program and you want to become a cardiologist, that's something that you should think about, right? So it's people, it's the prestige, and it's the resources that they have that will help you become the kind of person that you want to be. Now, lastly, and to me this was very important, the location. When I say the location, I mean, would you be happy in that environment? Would you be happy in that environment? Would not just you, for some of you married, some of you are not married. If you're married, would your partner be fine in that environment? I mean, listen, if you end up matching a place where it's not the most optimal location, fine, you go there, you work for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and then you keep it moving and go to somewhere else, which is absolutely fine. However, you should rank the places that you don't like as much lower. For instance, some places are rural areas, some places are more city areas. Some people love city areas because they love going to restaurants, like going to different activities, love having exposure to different things, love having public transportation, all these different things. And some people love rural areas. None of those things are wrong. Some people love to go hiking, they like all those activities that you can have in rural areas. So you think about that. Would that environment make you happy? Would that environment have certain resources that your significant other can use to either get a job if that's what they want to do, good schools for the kids to go to? I mean, these are things that you decide. Once you've thought about all these different factors, the program, the prestige, the resources available, and then the people and the location, whether it's rural, whether it's not rural, whether your significant other would like it there, whether you would like it there, whether it has the resources for your children. Once you start thinking about all those different things, then you start to see which of these is more important for me, right? Do I need a program where like the environment is really good so I can focus on studying, I don't have to worry about toxic environment? Do I really need the prestige of the program because I'm going to become faculty, or I'm going to be holding some sort of administrative position, or something where I need the prestige of the program to help me? Or am I more focused on the kind of environment? Now, once you put all of these things together, it makes it a little bit easier. What you can do is just give each of those things points from like 1 to 5, and then just add the points, and the ones that have the highest number of points, you can select that one. Or you can go bit by bit and just feel it out. Me personally, I just felt it out, and the program where I ended up matching was a program that I really enjoyed, and I felt that the environment would be good, and the teaching would be good, and the exposure to the different kinds of patients would be good. That's what I felt, and that's what I got when I went to the program. Hopefully this helps you guys. If you have any questions, comment down below. Make sure you hit the like button, because some of you guys have been watching the videos without hitting the like button. So hit that like button. Make me happy, make me proud of you. That's the first step to becoming a successful IMG.